Hello everyone, it's nice to speak to you this morning. I hope you're all well and that you are managing to access work from home. I've chosen to record today in the kitchen because I'm thinking about where our favourite places are in the house. We are having to spend a lot of time at home, and I wanted to introduce you to my favourite spot, which is in the kitchen, and most importantly at this window. I can see so much out of it. It's a busy room, and when I look outside, I'll bring this camera closer in a moment, I can actually see the wildlife outside as well as enjoying whatever weather we're getting. So I'm going to bring you over to the window, all right? And I'm going to show you why I like this window, okay? So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to show you, if you can see them, the flowers along the bottom. Now they're there for a reason, because we have Evie, our cat, and Evie hasn't quite worked out that there are some spaces that she just doesn't quite fit into. So she jumps down into there, and then she gets stuck, and she tries to turn around and come back out. So last summer I thought, what am I going to do? I know, I'm going to fill that space with some flowers. And that means that hopefully Evie won't get stuck there. So now she just comes and sits at the windowsill and watches. Now, if you can, I'm going to bring this even closer, and hopefully you can see the little hole in the hedge. Can you see that? And that's where we have several birds who live, and they're called hedgerow birds, right? So that means that they don't nest up in the tree, but they actually nest down in the hedgerow. And my little robin also sleeps down in there. And in the morning they come out and they get themselves all bristled up, and they get themselves their wings going, and they give themselves a shake ready for the day. And I'm usually here watching to see what's going to happen. Now, my cheeky squirrels also enjoy sitting in the hedge, but they don't go down there. You may be able to see, if I turn this round, can you see a cat ornament and a little hole beside it in the hedge? Well, believe it or not, they usually peek out from that, and then they sit and they watch me in the kitchen while I'm watching them. So I have a very interesting busy window. I've also got some nice things round about here. I'm going to take this off in a moment and show you that I've got some plants up here, but I've got things that remind me of my home in Lanark. They remind me of my mum, who sadly died recently, but she gave me so many pretty things that I have them sitting in the window so that I can think about her each day. And I spent a little bit of time working in a place called Germany, and I've got some nice things from Germany to remind me all those years ago of my different life. So maybe you're thinking, what's that got to do with faith? Well, you see, I like a hymn which is called God is in this place. And it means that God is everywhere. He's in the kitchen. He's with us if we're in the bath. He's with us if we're sitting at a table trying to do our sums. But God is there. And I also believe that you don't always have to close your eyes in order to speak to God. I think sometimes it's okay to say, oh God, I hope that you're with me today as we try to get through this day. So I've shown you my kitchen, and maybe you'd like to draw for me or tell me or get an adult to email me and tell me, where is your favourite place? I was going to go now, and we're going to ask Mr. Murning where his favourite place is. So I'll go and get a hold of him, and then we'll ask him. So Mr. Murning, can you tell us where your favourite place is in the house?
I think it would be the study.
Okay, and why have you chosen there?
Because it's got all my books and my desk and all my other things round about me.
All the things that you need every day.
Yes.
And do you feel God is in the study? Is God in that place?
Yes, because all my books are there, all my learning experiences. It's where I take my time to meet with God. So yes.
That's your favourite place. Okay, thank you for that. So finally, I said that I would show you my plants. So some of them are real and some of them are imitation. And on the side, you'll see a lovely wooden heart, and that came all the way from Germany. So if you happen to be reading about another country, then perhaps you could look up or Google Maps and see where Germany is. and look at that sky. We don't have any rain at all just now. So that's my favourite place. I hope that you have a good day and perhaps are able to spend a little bit of time in your favourite place.